Hey there, traders. It's Friday, September 18th, 2020, and your cherry bomb trade is in today. It is a long call vertical, not too different from our long put vertical yesterday, but this time it's in Boeing. Boeing has a rank of 4 out of 4 for liquidity, an IV rank of 20, so definitely not a candidate for short premium. And I think once you see the chart for Boeing, you'd kind of see it's probably pretty hard to do a technical analysis and pick a direction on this one, even though that's exactly what we're going to do on this one. So with that said, why don't we hop into ThinkOrSwim, our simulated trading platform of choice, and get started. Hi everybody, my name is Neil and this is Option Theory. Thank you so much for joining us. If this is your first time, the best thing you can do besides subscribing and ringing that bell is head on down to the description and click the link there to sign up for the Cherry Bomb email blast. There you can get the emails that we get in the morning bright and early. They come in 5 days a week, but 4 of those days will be trade ideas from Tom Preston, and we put those in our simulated trading platform to see if just trading those can be profitable if we do them mechanically and follow our system. All right. Oh, and by the way, if you were already subscribed and you're here again, thank you so much. All right, so with that said, I have made my font a little bigger in hopes that if you're viewing this on your phone, you'll be able to better read what's on my screen. And the other silly thing that I figured out was I can hide this little drawer on the left-hand side, which gives me more room to do things. I'll show you that in just a little bit. Yeah, okay, cool. So we're going to go over to the Analyze tab. We're going to go to Add Simulated Trade. We're going to type BA into this box right here. And just as I said yesterday, how great it was we haven't had any weeklies trades in the cherry bombs in a while. Well, wouldn't you know it, I jinxed us. We have a weeklies trade in here, which means we could expect to see a lot less liquidity, wider bid-ask spreads. But that's all right. Okay, so another interesting thing to note about Boeing is this trade goes to October 23rd, as you see here, and earnings is on the 28th. So while we may not be able to pick direction on this one, which by the way, I should pull that up, right? I mean, talk about flat, right? Yeah, we had a little bump here. Okay, and it doesn't seem to be around a particular event, right? Because here's earnings. We'll have another one coming up at the end of October. So really flat, really tight bands. Everything seems to be hanging out right in that nobody knows what's going to happen next, which is another tasty trade mantra. Nobody knows anything, right? But we're going to place ourselves in a position to benefit should volatility increase, which it typically does on its way towards earnings. So hopefully, while we may not get direction correct, some of that over this time will just be more sideways movement with an increase in volatility. So I guess that's the theory we're going to test in this one. So head to the Analyze tab. Here we are. We're going to be buying the 165. So you can left click on the ask for this 165 call, hold down the control key, and then a left click on the bid for the 170, right? So we have, we buy the right to be long at 165, and then we sell we sell that right away again at 170. Limiting our potential of profit. I should say, yeah, we're not going to have unlimited gains, right? But we do increase our probability of profit. Now, don't get too excited about that probability of profit, of course. So let's take a look at those probabilities because that's what we do next in our trade. Let's hit to this risk profile. Make sure that your date here is set to expiration. You can see that here. And that's the exciting part that I wanted to show you. See this drawer here? When it's open here and I can see what the market's doing here in the futures in this custom watch list, I don't have access to my date. But I go over here and now I get my date picker back, and it makes it so much easier to pick expiration when you use that date picker. All right, with that said, I got my price slice set to break even at expiration. And here's why I said not to get too excited about that probability of profit. We're profiting when Boeing moves up, right? And the probability here is a 46.5. That is probably one of the lowest probability of profit trades we've placed on in our simulated trading account in ThinkOrSwim here. But with that said, the P50 for us to make half, right? That's what P50 is, the probability of us making 50% is near the mid 60s. So I'm kind of cool with the idea of being able to make $130, right? Let's call it that, $135 in the next 30 something days, was it? So 35, 30, 31, I don't remember. Somewhere in the 30s. We'll take a look real fast. 35 days, right? So that sounds pretty good. And once again, this is just testing our theories, right? We lose some. I'm not going to try to make it seem like we never lose money on these trades, right? But the idea is, if we stay mechanical, we place these trades, can we remain profitable over time? All right, so I'm going to, of course, go into this knowing our max profit and max loss and our probabilities. So we're going to right click this trade. I'm going to choose confirm and send. And then we're going to see that we have a max profit of 277, which is more than our max loss. And anytime you stand to profit more than you stand to lose, you know your probabilities are going to be against you, which is what we see here. All right, so I'm going to hit send. That's going to put it into my working orders over here in my monitor tab. And I would look to close this one, all right, when it gets to be, a dollar, what do we say, $1.35 more than that one. So yeah, so around 350-ish. All right, so let's hope that that one fills for you and that Boeing either moves in our direction or increases in volatility over time. If you've made it this far, you deserve the thumbs up. Thank you so much. Yesterday, I guess I must have goofed up. You're either A, not interested in my McDonald's trade, or B, something happened with the algorithm because I forgot to name my video. I left it as whatever file name when it had some like date in it. So I've got like less than 2 digits of views on that one. Hey, that's all right. Those of you that did watch it, I got 3 likes, so thank you on that one. All right, you win, you lose, you learn. Right. All right, everybody. And I hope you had a fun time this week trading. I hope you were profitable. And I will look forward to seeing you next week in our Cherry Bomb trades. Feel free to leave comments. Always great to hear from you. And till then, happy trading.